Happy Sunday, everybody. How are you doing? Hope everyone is having a great time. And for those who are watching, thank you for joining me today. Definitely appreciate it. Um, Cannot believe we're halfway in April. Everything is just going by so quickly and so fast. Again, hi, thank you for joining me today. Hi everyone. My name is Uche Anye Maple, and I provide leadership and professional development consulting to organizations that will help increase employee engagement and job satisfaction. I am also the founder of the Women Who Lead community, and our mission is to reach one, teach one about leveraging your gifts, abilities, and knowledge to gain financial independence and overall well-being. So I wanted, and again, what I have coming up next on April 26th is a phenomenal masterclass on how you can create and generate revenue by simply leveraging your knowledge. And in the comments, you will see the link on how to sign up for it. So thank you again for joining me today. All right, so for those of you that are on the different platforms, be sure to share, comment, and like. Also, if you know this is going to help someone, please forward this, share this with them. But more importantly, if any information that is being provided today helps get you a light, create a light bulb, helps you think, or help you move differently, then in all things considered, I am excited about that because the goal is to make movement and progress and not just sit and think and be not mobilized. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today really deals with the top three mistakes aspiring entrepreneurs make from going from underpaid to unstoppable. 2 weeks ago, I was in one of my master classes with one of my coaches, and he was just giving out so much great information and strategies on how to move forward with certain business strategies. And what I loved was as he was providing value and tactics, techniques for the strategies, it was in that moment that I saw myself creating and generating the revenue that I desired. And it hit me like, oh my gosh, when they say that you must believe it in order to conceive it so that you can achieve it, it is absolutely true. So, the top three mistakes aspiring entrepreneurs make that stops them from going unstoppable to underpaid, that stops them from going from underpaid to unstoppable is the first one. Lack of belief in oneself. The lack of belief in yourself. This can have a significant impact on the success of your business. And as an aspiring entrepreneur, it is essential for you to have confidence in your abilities, in the vision, and the goals. Because the reality is that without this belief in yourself, you're going to struggle taking those necessary risks. And I've said this before is that, when we are in the workplace, that there is a certain culture that you don't take the necessary risk unless you are in a position to do so, right? So as a result of that, when you do take risks, instead of you being rewarded, you get reprimanded, and it impacts not only your performance, but it impacts your potential raises. It impacts the potential bonuses that you may have. So as a result of that, there is a less likelihood in terms of taking risk when you're in the workplace. But as an aspiring entrepreneur, it is essential. And what I find is that when I get clients is that they have these amazing goals. They have the vision of where they see their life. But in terms of taking the next step, the difficult thing is believing that they can. So what I'm sharing today is that for you to go from underpaid to unstoppable, these are the top mistakes that typically aspiring entrepreneurs make. And if I am talking to you, and if you can resonate with this, say heck yes. Okay. And again, any comments that you have, we definitely respond to it. So without the belief in yourself, You're going to struggle taking the necessary risk, making those critical decisions, or even being effective, or even effectively communicating your ideas to the relevant stakeholders. Self doubt. Hear me when I say this. Self doubt can lead to a lack of assertiveness. That means that you don't move. Analysis by paralysis. There's a fear of failure and a reluctance to pursue opportunities, which will result in missed opportunities and growth. And you're wondering why my business is not moving or having traction. That's the reason. Last year, when I pivoted my business into focusing in a new area, that was one of the biggest. That was one of the biggest reasons why I had a hard time going from birth, when you give birth to an idea, to the next step, right? Growth, was because of the lack of belief in oneself. And it is hindering. And if you don't know how to believe in yourself, you will stay there. Because here's what happens: it affects the motivation, it affects your productivity, it affects your lack of focus, the low morale, and really your performance is reduced. So therefore, it is essential for all the aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to start a consulting business, who are looking to start a speaking business, who are looking to start a publication business, a content, whatever it is, an agency, a marketing agency. You have to develop and maintain a positive and confident mindset so that you can achieve not only your business goals, but your personal goals, so that you can overcome your challenges. Yes, yes? All right. So the second mistake that aspiring entrepreneurs make, trying to go from underpaid to unstoppable, is the limited knowledge that you have about the work that you do. What ends up happening is that because you haven't done the research, the market research, this is why I say it's important. And this is why we talk about this in the Business Growth Accelerator, my program. I'm going to drop the link in there. This is one of the things to me that is often skipped. People tell you to do it, like when you go into these coaching programs, but the differentiator that I wanted to focus on for the Business Growth Accelerator for new business is to really do a thorough market research, because you really need to know if your product is viable or not. And not enough people spend a lot of time on it. And when you get into these programs, there's not a lot of time spent in it, and you don't really know where you stand in the marketplace. You don't even know where you should go look to find the statistics or the numbers or even just the industry itself. And one of the biggest things is I wanted to focus on that so that you have a solid foundation in what business you're in. So because you don't know the value of your product or services, which is going to lead to inadequate pricing. That's how you're going to get underpaid. So it is important as an aspiring entrepreneur. It's important as a person trying to start their consulting business, their marketing agency, their speaking business, to take time and research your market, your competition, and your target audience, because you really need to understand what they value. What is it that they value? And then this will help you set a fair price that accurately reflects the quality of work and the value that you're offering. And it's going to help you attract the right clients who are willing to pay for it. I'm going to say that again. By understanding what your market is and what you have to offer, it's going to help you set a price that accurately reflects your quality, the value of your product or services, and it's going to help you attract the clients who are willing to pay for it. It is a reason why the Mercedes, the Lamborghinis, it is a reason why those type of products and services market a certain way. versus the other ones that you see. Yes, yes. And when you are able to effectively, really, when you're able to know how to price your products, this will increase your revenue and your productivity. But also, it helps you build a positive reputation in the market as a business, as an individual who's able to provide quality products and services. How many of you have actually purchased something and when you got it, you was like, this is it? This is, so I'm pretty sure all of us have purchased something and was like, this is not even worth the money. And I'm pretty sure you don't want anyone to say that about your business or your brand or you. So you want to really make sure that you know how to stand out and that you understand the market that you're in. And my rule of thumb is, in order to understand it, you got to be in it. You need to go where they're going. You need to sign up for these events that they're in. You just can't, in my opinion, look online and see. That's a great way, but you really need to have some interaction with clients. I talked about this earlier last week about how, being able to find out what their problem space is. You got to start talking to people who are in the same industry as you, with the people that you're trying to serve, so that you can get a better understanding of the language that they use and the issues that they're having, so that your product and services can accurately reflect it and you can deliver them a very good product. For those of you who are in this industry where you're working with clients, you know what I'm talking about, because you know that your clients can go anywhere, but they're choosing to come back to you. So what makes you different? Why are you the differentiator? And you just want to make sure that your products and services accurately reflects that. The third mistake is lack of negotiation skills. A lot of stuff that we have to deal with in our 9 to 5 is usually what we take into our side business or when we're trying to be an entrepreneur. And if you are not comfortable negotiating, then you're not going to be comfortable negotiating when it comes in terms of your products, because you may not have the skills or confidence to negotiate fair compensations for the work or services. And this will ultimately lead you to being underpaid. So what that simply means is that, for an example, if you are an agency, so an agency is an organization, is a type of business model that finds other businesses that does not have what they offer, and they provide those services. But you still have to be able to understand what they want and be able to put together a contract or proposal that reflects what you want to get paid based on what they need. And here's the thing, and we're going to be talking more about this in the masterclass that's coming up that I'll post in comments, is that the majority of the time, if you underbid, sometimes they're going to be like, I don't want to go here, because I know that they've already gotten other bids and you came in lower. Or even worse, you underbid and you can't complete the work, so you got to go back and ask for more money. I said that so fast because it's bringing back so many memories of programs that I've been a part of that has happened to that. So you want to make sure that you know how to negotiate and know what you're offering so that you are not being underpaid. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. Okay, so those are the three points I wanted to talk about. And again, if you're still thinking about, and again, if you know that this is you, DM me, definitely can provide more questions. Or if you have any questions or comments about the masterclass in itself, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and briefly pull it up right now so that you'll be able to have access to the link. And that way you can definitely go ahead and sign up. Sign up. How's everybody's Sunday going? Mine is going pretty great. It's been, went to church, had a great time. You can always have a good time, no matter what. So it was pretty amazing. And all right, so it's in comments so that you can definitely sign up. And above all, when you, as an aspiring entrepreneur, and you're looking to do something different, the 3 points we talked about, and there are more than that, and I'm going to go over those in the masterclass, is lack of belief in yourself, not knowing, not understanding the market that you're in. And the third thing is not really knowing how to properly price or even to negotiate the services that you're going to offer. So those are the top 3, but it's so many more. And there is, in the class itself, I'm going to talk about how you can overcome each one of those so that you can position yourself to be in a better position. So, hi, Ron. Again, my name is Uche Maple. And I just want to say until next time, keep moving, keep striving, and keep breaking boundaries. See you tomorrow at 3. Bye.